Hi everyone. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about the spelling and grammar check in Microsoft Word. Spelling and grammar check is on by default. It will underline misspelled words like this one with a red line, other words that it thinks they are misplaced or maybe they have a grammar error. It will highlight them using a blue line. So this one is underlined in red, so this indicates that we have a spelling error. This one has another type of error, probably a grammar error. Now to access the spelling and grammar check, we can press F7 to correct in batches, or we can right click on the word and see the suggestions. So we can right click or press F7 to access the feature. Again, this is right clicked, it's suggesting adding a comma. This one is right clicked, it's suggesting some corrections, and it's suggesting to ignore all words that are spelled this way, or to add it to the dictionary. Now if I add it to the dictionary, it will stop checking it even in other documents, so it will consider it correct in all documents. So now I have this one. I'll correct it to homes. I'll double click on homes. This one, it's suggesting the comma. I can ignore it or double click to correct it. If I click outside this pane, I can click on resume to resume my check. And again, I'll select this place. It's suggesting a correction. I'll choose maybe to ignore this one. So this is ignore. And this is suggesting a semicolon. So I'll double click it. This is changed. Now, if I finish checking the whole document, it won't mark the ignore words. It will ignore them. So if I wanna see them again, I have to go to the backstage view, to the file. I'll go to options, and there I'll go to proofing. And in proofing, I can select recheck document. It gives me a warning that this operation resets the spelling checker and the grammar checker so that it will check the words that I ignored. I'll click on yes, and now if I click on OK, I can resume checking, and this time I will see the ignored words again. Now I have further control over what I check. So back in the backstage view in the file, I go to options, and there I go to proofing. And in proofing, I can select custom dictionaries. I can add my own list of words that I want Word to consider correct. And I can go to autocorrect options. For example, it will automatically change any C type between parentheses to the copyright mark. It will change any R to the registered mark, any TM in parentheses to trademark. So again, I have control over these. Maybe I can add my rule. So I'll replace HRU with how are you and add it. Okay. Now, if I type HRU, it will change it to how are you. I should have typed R correctly, but anytime I type HRU, it will change it according to the rule that I taught it. Now, if I erase this, I'll type again HRU. Since I erased it, it won't autocorrect it. So again, if I want to undo an autocorrected word, I just have to erase it and retype it. Again, I'll do it with the C. It changed it into copyright. Yet, if I click on backspace, or I select it and click on this autocorrect options, I can change it back to C. So let's go back to the autocorrect options, proofing, autocorrect options, and this time I'll remove this one. So I'll select HRU and delete it. Here I also have other options that I can control, such as capitalizing the first letter in sentences, in table cells. I also have options for math autocorrect, so I can type anti/angle, it will give the angle symbol. Also, I have some auto formatting options, such as changing the half to the fraction character half. I can control these in English or in other languages as well. Staying in the proofing options, we can go to the writing style and we can select to check for grammar only or grammar and style. And here in the settings, I can select what do I want to check for. For example, the comma should be required before the last item. Personally, I prefer adding the comma, so I'll put check. Punctuation required with quotes. Let's leave it, don't check. I can also select other grammar options such as capital letters at the beginning of a sentence, misused words, and in style maybe I can have it check for cliches or for passive sentences, since some writing styles discourage writing in the passive form. That's it with grammar and spelling check. Now we also have a dictionary built into Word, so I can press Shift and F7 at the same time to open the dictionary and find some synonyms for the word that I'm looking for. So I'll put my marker on language. I'll press Shift F7, and here are some other words that I can replace language with. So that was it for today. Thanks for watching.